I decided to do a little bit different. We were having a little issue with being able to hear, but not being able to see. Um, so I just jumped off real quick, jumped back on, and then I'm thinking maybe me going back and forth and looking at the comments may have had a little bit to do with it. So I just put the comments to where spectators can see them and you can see them on the screen. I usually don't play like that because I like it in the big form. I have a larger TV, so it should be fine. I should be able to see well. But I do have a problem because I sometimes can't read the little captions when different stuff pops up, so that's why I don't usually do it. But since we were having problems with me flipping back and forth on the last one, I'm gonna just go ahead and show it. Oh, you found me! Okay, so we're back. Like I was saying, hopefully you can see this time too. Okay, perfect. Um, I'm thinking it was because I was going back and forth looking at the comments and it was pausing it every time. I don't know. He's making his video game. I don't know how close to sleepy she is yet. Yeah, she can go to sleep. She could eat too, but that's okay. They have a humongous house. Now, I kind of overdid it with the house. That I acknowledge. Um, but I am going to build them another house in Brindleton Bay when I get cats and dogs. That's what I'm most excited about cats and dogs is getting another world. I do like building. It is a slow and tedious process for me, mostly because I'm indecisive. But I am so excited to build. I'm gonna go ahead and build them another house, probably just as insanely as large as this one. Hopefully they have. Maybe they'll EA will have a nice house in the library that I like, and I'll just remodel it to start, and then do them something else. I don't know. I don't know what how Brindleton Bay will be as far as gameplay yet. So as soon as I figure that part out, trust and believe they will have a new house. The ha- the hair is curly. Oh, on the dogs and cats? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. I don't understand. But I'm excited. What I what I'm not too sure about at this point, and I'm gonna be honest with you, only because I have a cat and a dog. Oh, in the creative sim. Mmm. Hmm. That could be. See, now they're gonna be wanting me to make another family too because I've said that the only Sims that I'm gonna create with this generation or mess with any features or anything on are these two. And since they've already had kids, I can't anymore. So I'm gonna have to create a whole nother family. Maybe I'll do a different let's play. Hmm. Because with the with cats and dogs, and kids, it's kind of like the same as in real life because I have a cat and a dog. You gotta pay attention to them and you gotta give them a little bit more time and you know I don't know. They can be a bit much, and then also from what I'm understanding, from how it plays on the PC, that you can only still have it slotted for 8 Sims. like the pet takes up a slot for the household. So with that, like I am so sorry. I am so sorry. My microphone completely just my controller completely just died on me without warning. So I had to jump up and grab another controller real quick. But I understand on there, you can only have the 8 slots for your household. And like with mine now, I have 5. So whenever we start on the next generation, of course, we'll have in one of those slots um his or her girlfriend, wife, or husband, or whatever in the household, as well as a child. So there you are, 7 slots, and then you would have your 8th slot being the pet. So I don't know. So they could only have 1 slot until somebody, one kid or 2 kids before someone else dies. So as far as this being, everyone staying under the same household, that'll, and me kind of keeping up with all of the Sims for the generations, I don't know how that'll work. So we'll see. We'll see. He needs to go get up, get off of there. I usually only, because he's not really working on a aspiration or anything. He's just doing the computer stuff for games. I don't really ever complete them all in one sit down. Ooh, if I can. You know what? I think I will. I'll go ahead and broadcast it. I usually, whenever I first get it, because I'm looking at everything, and it'll end up being, like, I'm telling you, a 3-hour broadcast, because I'm gonna get a blank lot, and I'm gonna pick up every little piece of furniture and look at it and see what I like, and see if I need to redesign stuff, and look through the library and see what new things they put in there, and see the new rooms. And I'm just crazy about it because I like to see what I spent and then especially with having Brindleton Bay there too, and a new world, going throughout the different, looking at the different neighborhoods and stuff. And I usually have someone go to the park and jog around so I can see what it looks like on street level. I'm crazy. I'm a little crazy. I actually haven't been playing and part of the Sims thing since Sims 1. Um, and I want to say we got this in January. Um, because for a little bit I actually had the app downloaded on our iPad, and then our iPad got stolen. That's a whole nother story. But and then I just hadn't played it since then, and I was watching or looking at something, and I decided I wanted to try it since it was had just come out to the console, and it was on sale at the PlayStation store, so that kind of helped. So ever since then, though, I've just kind of, it's been my crazy obsession. It really has. And I've just, especially the more they've been doing updates, and that dude he laughed at me so much whenever, every time an update comes out to correct something. I think that they've done that update just for me. Oh, do they have maybe you play on the Xbox? Do they have the um DLCs and stuff coming out on the same day with the Xbox as they do on the PlayStation? Do they both release on the same day? She went downstairs. She didn't have to potty, I guess. Oh, well, that's cool. Because I know, like, on Black Ops, we play a lot of Black Ops. Like, a lot of Black Ops. And I know on there, like, they release on different, like, a month apart, which is just torturesome. But I feel like The Sims is a little bit more of a torture type of situation when it comes to, ooh, he stinks. When it comes to DLCs and waiting for updates because of the fact that everything that we're waiting on has been released on the PC like last year. So we get to see all of this awesome stuff, but we can't do it. I don't know if he'll have. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So, after he gets finally done, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go to the restaurant or the bakery. Bakery, I know we're going to have to restock and stuff. I know that's going to have to happen because I don't think I did it when I left there. Oh, we haven't been to the bakery, so we're going to go to the bakery. They actually have 3 kids. Um, Valentina, and Adrian are the parents. Adam is their oldest, and then is Andre and Valentine. Adrian and Valentine have been alive forever. They age up pretty soon here, 18 days, but they have been. Here's their genealogy here. They have been alive for quite some time. They've had quite a few potions. Quite a few potions. Because I really wanted to complete. I had a goal for myself, and I can't even remember the number, but I wanted to complete so many markers and have so many trophies before I let them age up. And I wanted them to have 2 children, and then they just ended up having twins. I only wanted them to originally have 2. And actually, to be honest, they were only going to have that one, and then they were just going to age up regularly. But then the announcement of the toddler pack came out, and that's whenever they went ahead and they got pregnant with these 2. But he's probably not going to have any children because he's non-committal. He could have kids, but he won't have a wife just because he's non-committal. That's his trait. But one of them, if not both, will have kids because I need to have another generation. Today's Tuesday, so Adrian's gonna go to work pretty soon. No. And the shower just broke. He's just standing there naked. It's just special. You have 10 generations. My problem is letting go. I don't know how you do it. I the furthest I've gotten so far with a household, which I accidentally deleted, was I had one with 5 generations, 5 or 6, and that's as far as I got. And it was because I lost interest, and I think it was mostly because I was using the cheats, and they didn't really. I don't know. There was nothing to. I just got bored with them. So he's non-committal. That's why he doesn't have a job, because he's. I don't know what he's in there huffing and puffing about. But let's go to the bakery. The bakery, all of their names have something, except for that one. I forgot to name it something. That was just a restaurant that came from the library. But the Nance's Furniture and More, and then Sweet Nance. I thought it was cute. The DLC makes it better. I think so, because that parenthood, and the interactions and everything, I think so. I have to agree with that. And I think the cats and dogs will even make it better, because you'll have that other world. And from what I understand, with that other world, it has like 3 different cities, from what it looks like on the YouTube videos that I've seen. No one really explains Brindleton Bay as much as I would like them to. And I guess it's because I'm looking for more information than probably what people even think about. I'm just crazy. I don't know. Well, we're gonna go to Sweet Nance. Open that up. We usually make pretty good money at Sweet Nance, and I don't know what the difference is between here and the restaurant, and even the furniture and the department store, because they don't buy I don't buy any advertising for over here or anything, but it just seems like it makes a little bit more money. And it makes most of the money from the little things. I'll show you. It's on a like display rack, and people are just the Sims just buy it up. It's kind of different. And then ice cream too. I put ice cream in one of the freezers, and they just eat that stuff up. But this is the bakery. I love it. It's 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 not the best as in far as like no, it is. It's cute. Looks like a little bakery. I think it's cute anyway. Um why won't it see? That's the kind of stuff. Because in the last couple times, I have a whole bunch of shelves to fill here. But they buy a lot of this stuff. And then here's the ice cream thing. He needs to clean it up. Um, but all of this stuff here, I don't buy or restock it. I just keep baking because it's cheaper. And I think that's how they make the most money. I'm just gonna open and have the employees restock. Let's see. Okay, we still have a couple things in there. Oh, we good on. I'm just gonna leave that. Is he the only employee that decided to show up at work today? Where are my other two? Oh, that's messed up. Guess I'm gonna have to have Mama Val. Oh, there he is. He just doesn't have on a uniform. That's crazy. I wonder why it doesn't have on a uniform. We'll check that out later.
Fuba Torka? Tribs.
Oh, there she is. See, he doesn't have an apron and whatnot. Don't understand what that's about. Have him answer some questions.
Sweet Hansa?
Shit.
Torpa?
Oh. So we're gonna have to go into create a sim for that.
Oh,
Lampima.
Oh, I enjoy actually have somebody listening as I'm like going on. Most of the time, I just sit and talk to myself. Let's design some uniforms. I guess I just kind of create. I don't know how that happened to where the uniforms are no longer showing on there. It's kind of weird. Okay. I think I saw those apron things. Thought it was in bottoms. Was it in full body? Yeah. Apron. I like the stripe ones. Where's the one with the stripe? Those aren't the ones that I'm looking for. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you watching. What does that look like? Yeah, let's go with it. I appreciate it. I decided to, start, broadcasting because I was spending a lot of time doing it. I figure, and then, I look at some YouTube videos and everything, but sometimes, like I said, with me wanting and seeing and wanting to know certain things about Brindleton Bay and stuff, some YouTubers just don't show that aspect of it. And then I find, like, I was having trouble with building for a while, and one thing that you don't see that much of is people talking about building in Sims 4 on the console. You don't see a lot of it, and it's just a little bit different. It just is. It's not as quick and easy. I see some of the YouTubers saying that they spent a lot of time on a house, and it took them 2 hours, and I was just like, I wish. I wish it only took me 2 hours to do that. It took me 2 hours just to do the floor layout because the camera wouldn't stay steady. Um, a lot going on, but I don't see anybody that's really doing anything. Okay. Let's assign these uniforms. Let's see if I can do both. I can. Hers is fine. We'll leave hers like that. Ah, we can have him change clothes though. I just noticed he didn't have his apron on. I am too. I really would like a gallery. I do like that with this latest update that they gave us a little bit more stuff in the library, and I've actually used like if you go back and watch my video of playing with the moons, I did one of the homes on there. I put and remodeled for the moons, one of my households that I play with. Um, but I really do wish that they would have the gallery like they do on. What is you doing? Is you really standing here in front of me playing with your phone? These people is crazy. I'm gonna have to give him a tokens too. You clean up something. Clean up. Since you want to play on the phone. Let me see about my customers here. No, we're supposed to be cooking. Let's do a little bacon. Let's do some cupcakes. Ooh, we gotta refill the machine. Let's do some muffins. I'm telling you, before I decided to start it, before I decided to, would you grab that so I can put it out there? Before I decided to start broadcasting my gameplay, I really and truly was thinking about giving myself an intervention, because I would say, okay, I'm just gonna complete this aspiration or do this or do that real quick, and then I'm going to, why can't I get it off of here? This is weird. Let's do this. It's more than one way to skin a cat. Maybe I shouldn't have set it for sale before he picked it up. I was jumping the gun. Come on. Let me pick it up. Still won't let me pick it up. See, this is the kind of glitches that bother me. It's just the simple stuff. I mean, like, really? Why can't I pick up the muffins? Whatever. I digress. What is it? Try in live mode. Yeah, I did. That's when it wouldn't let me pick it up. So originally, it's just, let's set it not for sale. Maybe he'll pick it up off of there then. It's just he's not doing anything with it. I can't do anything with it. Let's see if he'll decorate it, maybe. If he'll just put it in the refrigerator, I can grab it from there. And usually what happens is they bake it, put it on the counter, I set it for sale, and then just drag it over to the display case through this window. But that's not happening. Oh, we got some peoples that's needing to be rung up, and my employees are ignoring them. So we gotta get that together first. Gotta see what's wrong with these peoples out here.
So, Bajinka Kako? Ah, Shilej Pomosa. Looks the Sabo. Pomsda.
I thought I already told him to clean the store. He's about a second away from being fired. Where's my other one at? Where's the apron dude? There he is right there. He just walked over here. If she doesn't ring them up, she's gonna get fired. Whatever. Is he still yelling at people? Okay, she's doing it. Just took her forever.
Oh, Lasna. Uh-huh. Nibs. Oh. Oh, shusha. Nahara da boing yabya.
Did she stop doing it? Oh, I'm starting to get frustrated with these employees. So we still haven't made up the money from restocking yet. I had a vampire that actually attacked Valentine. Believe it or not. It took me 2 days to get her needs back up to where she would stay up long enough to even eat. It was ridiculous. But it was an employee. He attacked his boss. Right after the store closed, he turned around and sucked her plasma. And I have, and it's so funny that I mentioned that because Vampires is one of the packs that I have that I actually regret buying. I've literally played with anything Vampires maybe twice. I did have a sim and I played with it for a little bit. Not even long enough to get my money's worth. That's the one game that I think that the one DLC that I feel like I wasted my money on. Did you get Vampires? And if so, how did you feel about it? Okay, I've waited a minute. I'm gonna see if it'll work now. Nope. And he's even decorated it. Let's have him, I'm gonna have him put it away. Oh, you got the bundle. See, and every now and again, I wish I would have waited just a little bit until they did the bundle pricing. Because like I told you, I got it on sale. I actually downloaded The Sims for like $14. I literally have paid more for the DLCs and the expansion packs than I have the game. I don't know if she didn't see her behind her needing to be rung up. That's what I'm gonna think. She didn't see her. That's what it was. I was bound and determined to sell these muffins.
Who yips?
Let's put these on in there. Trying to make me not fill my display case up. Yes, now that's the one thing that, my goodness, you don't even want to know. I I had a family. It was the first family that I actually played, and they had like 6 kids. Um, and I got so mad. It was right whenever I first downloaded Vampire, so I had no clue that they would break into the house. I actually had the doors locked, but I had downloaded and was playing that one on the same game where I had made a master vampire that could break into houses. That vampire that I created broke into the house, walked past the father, who was an athlete and had the bodybuilder and had won fights and everything, but anyhow, walked right past the father into the son's room and drains his plasma. I was so ticked I couldn't even see straight. And that was actually the last time I played with that household, believe it or not. The very last time I played with that household, now that I mentioned that. No, don't grab a serving. And actually, I didn't really, to be honest, I did not like the Dine Out package initially. I didn't enjoy it initially. And that's mostly because I guess I didn't really know he's out here exercising. Why is he sitting down instead of ringing up this customer? And why is she not ringing up the customer? Yeah, he's fired. And he's new too. I just hired him. Just hired him because I had to fire the other one. We're gonna demote him first. That's what we're gonna try. We're gonna try that first. Where's she at? Okay. She's actually the employee that he fired from the retail store. No, he fired her from here. Ooh, you know, I've been thinking about the vet clinic too. I have been. Because like I said, I want them to be entrepreneurs. So I think Andre here, who really, if I'm being honest, he has the musician's aspiration, the musical aspirations. But I guess he could be a singing vet, you know. He's gonna be the one that's gonna be really into the vet clinic, I think. Whatever aspiration that comes with the pets. But by the retail shops and stuff, because there's so much involved with them, I have living spaces like with all of them. Is my employee in there eating? She is. Does somebody else need to be wrung out? Might be time to close this piece down. Should be getting close. Yep, 10 hours. That's enough. We've made some money. $518. They literally make more from a painting. But that's okay. Some days are better than others. Today has not been our day. Today has not
So,
been our
Bajinka
day.
Coco? Looks the Sabo.
Ah, snake.
Pomsda. Hope do. Uh-huh. Axin Gomi.
Yaksa.
I'm actually gonna have him just stay here.
Ginja.
Ah.
Bubase.
I'm not gonna send him back to the house.
Chima Parstood.
I think there's some food in here. Maybe not. Have him watch some action. I love this little space up here. This bakery was built with Valentine. That's hilarious. I've never had that happen. Is that at the restaurant? Now I'm curious if I can make that happen. It's so funny. You have to kick him out. So, Adam here needs everything. Where is he? Oh, I locked the door. This is one thing that I do is while they're here too, I usually lock this door. That's hilarious. I've never had that happen.
Oh.
Andre needs some fun. And he's tired. Okay. Can he still not get... Oh, I unlocked it for the wrong person. I'm gonna get this together. Yeah, I haven't had the restaurant because I guess because I haven't bought any advertising or anything yet. I haven't bought any advertise. I bought advertising for the department store. I love the shouting the forbidden words thing. I don't know why. I guess because I have a little bit of a potty mouth. I think that's hilarious though. Except for I don't like it when the teens do it. I don't like it when the teens do it because they always seem to do it whenever. Well, my teens, I don't know about the other ones, but and maybe because they didn't have good emotional control or empathy at the time. But Valentina or Valentine, she had a shouting match and shouting forbidden words at her mother one time. I didn't like that that was an option because that was just, I say, seems a little too real for me some days. A little too real.
Oh, please. Carrie.
I think I'm just gonna have him sleep here, and then once he gets up, he can restock and open the um restaurant, and then we can go visit there. Mm, he needs some fun. Ooh, he's starting to lose his muscles too.
The nerve.
Yeah, his muscle tone is going away. He's cleaning. Go on, do that. See, here I'd usually just remove these and bake more. But this stuff I restock. Mm-mm. I'm almost to where I can buy me another perk that I wanted. Should I do it? That's hilarious. I actually I had to ground them so much, like I said, when they were kids because they would fight. And then Andre, the boy twin, he would sneak and watch the TV and stuff when I would even with me controlling him, he would still do it. Would still do it. He was very he went through that rebellious phase. Let's see. Faster restocking. There was something Manager, that's what I wanted. I was like there was something that I wanted. Okay, so let's oops. Did I restock everything? It won't let me go to the other business from here. Never noticed that because I never tried. There it is. It's going up there now. Let's go to the restaurant. Hello, thanks for joining, Tim. Or is that a different? I don't know how that went, but I don't know if that. You know what? I don't think that is streamed. I don't think that is streamed. I think that was right along the time I was having. I thought it was my game, but I was having a lot of glitchiness, and I thought it was my game, and so I just did not broadcast it because I would play literally for 2 hours. 2 hours I would play, and nothing would stream or nothing would save. So I would lose, real hours, which would be 2, 3 sim days. And yes, Tim, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Cannot wait for Cats and Dogs. Really excited. Can't wait for it. So he's cleaning up a little bit here, and then I'm going to open the restaurant. It's good to be opened. He's gonna do a little bit of eating and stuff. And then we'll jump over there. See how that's going. Get him some food. Watch a little TV. Why didn't he get the food? He's just so special. No, eat that too, crazy. Eat it. Thank you. Yeah, whenever I get cats and dogs downloaded, I think it'll be a long broadcast. I'm just forewarning because I want to look at every little thing.
Wow.
I almost wanted to be a strict sim parent, but because I'm a semi strict parent in real life, but the only reason I didn't is because I wanted them to be a generational family. And I saw on someone's, and it may or may not be true. I'll try it down the road. It'll be 26 generations. Heck, I'm starting to lose money at the restaurant. Yeah, we need to go over there. Um,
Mm.
but I read that they don't have a good relationship with the parents when they get older if you raise them as being strict. So with me wanting to keep them all in the same house, you know, just decided not to. So let's use the bathroom and go to the restaurant and see why I'm losing money. I know the last time I lost money was because I had a waitress that was dropping food left, right, and center, and the cook was cooking the same meals over and over. So let's go see what's going on. Hey Brandon, what's up? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, let's go over to the restaurant. Manage some employees. I did notice one of on the last update. I did notice that it does not take as long to travel. The travel time used to drive me insane. I would literally travel to a venue, get up and go get a snack, use the bathroom, grab a drink, and come back and sit down and light a cigarette, and it would still before it got there. Mm. So which one do you like the best? Too fast. Which gameplay do you like the best? Do you like playing as the fun parent the best, or do you like playing as the strict parents the best? Now let me just say, Parenthood came out on here after um Valentine and um Valentine and Andre had aged up to children. They were out of their toddler phase. So I didn't get to play with it. And Adam here, he was already a teenager by the time Parenthood came out. So he was actually well into being a teenager. Like he had almost aged up. He was almost to an adulthood before we got there with it. Um, so we gon' pay for her some more training too while we're talking to her. See what's going on around this piece where I'm losing money. We're only at 2.5 stars. We were at 3 last time I was here, so I don't know what's going on. So let's check up on her. She's a pretty good hostess, believe it or not. I don't know what's. I bet you it's one of these waitresses. So you like the fun parent the most?
Dag dag.
Yeah, being a fun parent, I guess, is fun.
Dupagrig, Bruna, Wargo.
We don't have very many people in here, so we might have to do some advertising, because this place is pretty empty. Yeah, we have to pay for some advertising. Sucks. Restaurant settings. Is that where I got the advertising at? Yeah, there it is. Silver package, gold, platinum. I don't think we up to gold standards at this point, so let's just go on and put our toe in since we spending money on that. Business still has 128,000. I said I wasn't gonna put more than 200,000 into this, so. I would say I don't know what kind of parenting style. I would say they're kind of like the nurturing type. You know, they were stricter as the kids were children, and that's mostly because they were bad. But as they've gotten older, they're more so of the nurturers, the not really even the fun type. What did I just hit? Well, I want to go check up on. She's getting better. She's getting better. This chef, I was worried. Thought I was gonna have to. I know I like that too fast too, right? That's pretty funny. Oh, do I have enough sim points to hire another chef? I wonder. Perk points, that's what they're called. Additional waitress, I already got that. Almost. Let's start doing some more interactions. Let's check on this table. Hmm. I just sent her for more training, so that's fine. How long have we been open? 4 hours. Oh, kids are back home. I don't know why, but for some reason he was not caring for himself. Let's have him tidy up. And her tend the garden. Let's pay for some trainings. Think I already did hers. Got a rating increase. That works. I'm gonna lose money on this. Well, I figured I was gonna lose money for a little bit.
Whistle did.
Felt like I was gonna lose my a little bit of money at first here getting this built up. So I'm gonna give it a little bit, especially since I don't open it every day.
Huh.
And they're just waiting. Do I have enough yet? Almost there. Almost there to get another waitress.
Purple.
Let's check on them.
Are purple. Holiday.
He keeps on grabbing his food and sitting it down. It's driving me insane.
Oh, we'll read it.
Guess he just gonna wait for another waitress to come get it. You know, you say you kind of like my live stream too fast. LOL. I have to actually, when I started broadcasting, when I broadcast, I have to remind myself. That's why so every now and again you'll see me doing one of these numbers because I have a habit of playing in fast. But whenever I watch other people's live streams and they're playing in fast, they playing fast forward, it drives me a little bit insane because I can't really see like the detail. And sometimes I like it when they play with the walls up, but just the navigation using the joystick is a little bit more difficult. See, there's some interest. 247,000. Each one of them are getting like $250,000 a week in interest. That's insane. And then when they become adults, then they'll get it too. So for a little bit. Hello, infamous. When they become adults, for a little bit, this household will be rolling in dough.
Oh, Farsip.
I'm going to bring. We'll bring Andre here, and I'm gonna send Adam home, just because. How long have we been open? Usually when I get around the 8-hour mark, I shut it down at the hostess stand to where they can't take more people. Did you pre-order Cats and Dogs? I'm going to tell you why I didn't pre-order Cats and Dogs. I did not pre-order Cats and Dogs because I play on the PlayStation. And I pre-ordered, I want to say it was City Living. But I pre-ordered something. And, literally the day it came out, that 1914 dude got an email that there was a PlayStation promotion, and during that PlayStation promotion he got 20% off of all downloads. So I could have gotten it for 20% off if I would have just waited, because there really isn't any difference. It's not like I had a disc for it. So it's literally didn't gain anything by not pre-ordering it. Or by pre-ordering it, rather. So, I decided at that point I wasn't doing that anymore. Let's check up on her. Give her a little praise. Maybe we'll give her a promotion. She's the only chef right now.
Zombo Yelps? Henbei. Yishla Henbei? Oh, Bon Saba.
Famous band trip. Chef
Chunga Chuzen.
Amparo Sindisi. Kim.
Barbara Saba? Yeah, Garba. Stern Gashita.
I did that backwards.
Shabini Jadid. Gibbs. Freenip. Rabla.
Nina.
Nosy.
Yeah, shut this down.
Maga Jagord.
Oh,
Anataba. Opa. Quasnoch. Oh.
Kiara Belongsiv. Spotting.
Lemtim Yanabi.
Why is it not giving me my options?
Wanaga.
It's completely not doing anything.
Snibara.
There we go.
For no celebrities, Gorch Batman.
I guess because she's there with her food.
Sirach.
Sensibi Kinniku. Swarsta.
It's not giving me the option to check up on their table. It's so weird. But oh well. Get to work. It was the get to work pack. It was. That's the one where I pre-ordered it and then they did the 20. It was that pack. You're absolutely right. Thank you. 'Cause I was completely blanking on that. Is he cleaning? Yeah. I don't understand why it's not letting me check on any tables. What's our rating? We're back up to a 3-star. Back up to a 3-star. What do we need help? We need growth on meal quality and personal touch. Until this last little round of people, I've been talking to everybody. Right? It's not letting me click on anybody else, so I would click on more people. Well, I guess from before I came over. And my waitresses for sure need more training. I can't click on and interact with anybody. I don't know what's up with that. But we closing it down anyway. After they eat and pay for their food. It'll let me clean up, won't it? Nope. Stop. Gotta love it. Just when I said most of the glitches that I just was saying that earlier. You know, when they did this last update, they fixed a lot of glitches. Well, just like me to find one. I guess you can only... At least he's doing it without me telling him to. Let's just fast forward through this madness. Maybe when we move back to the house and everything, it'll fix itself and I can select on things. Or maybe it's just... Sometimes whenever it does stuff like that, I take it as a sign for me to stop streaming and running my mouth. I have no idea who this is and why she's been standing there all day. I really don't. Didn't I close it? It's. Let's do it this way. So we didn't lose money. Let's just say that. 920 in sales. We made money on the meals, wages. So we made money. Not a lot, but we made money. Okay. Oh, cool. Well, welcome back. Um, I'm just gonna see if I can get another chef yet. I can. Make the food faster. Let me pause this. I'm losing. I fired her once already. We're not doing that again. Oh, none of these chefs have experience. Why is that? He's the vampire that bit my that I was talking about that attacked that Valentina. That's funny. A lot of vampires for hire. Let's go ahead and hire her. We're not going to discriminate against the vampires, though. So she has a little bit more experience since we've been taking her to training and all that other stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and send him on to the house. And we see how the twins been doing. No, we're not going to rehire him. I'm telling you, it took 2 sim days to get Valentine back up to par. Or Valentina. I shouldn't have named my sims that close to each other. Not while they were both alive and in the same household. So who else is gonna get cats and dogs tomorrow? The only thing that I'm worried about with cats and dogs is because we actually have the original PS4. I am gonna upgrade it soon, but got some other stuff going on before we upgraded. But the only thing that I'm worried about is that The Sims is already a heavy game, and that's like I said before, I play Black Ops as well. We literally play all of the Black Ops, all of the Call of Duties, and so we have a lot of we have a couple games that take up a lot of space, so much so to where I don't even have Netflix on my PlayStation 4 anymore. So I'm worried about how much room it'll take up. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. If it'll cause me to have any lags or glitches because of how much space it'll take up. Hi Lexi Roses, thanks for joining us. We're talking about our excitement over getting cats and dogs. I'm thinking, what are you gonna get first? Too fast. What are you gonna do for what pet are you gonna get first? Are you gonna get a cat first, or are you gonna get a dog first, or are you gonna get both? Yes, and Lexi, we're playing with the Nance household, my favorite household, my generational household that I'm working on. I was thinking about doing a dog too, but I don't know how much because I'm still working on the skills with the twins, and since I have two Sims that I'm working on skills with. Actually, three, because I'm working on them with Adam too. So in this household, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to get a dog because I think they'll, need a little bit more training. We'll need to walk them and things like that. But that'll also increase the responsibility on the twins too. So I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck with that. But of course, I have other households that I can try it out on first. And that's what I will most likely do. I'll try it out on my other household. Hey, babe. That 1914 dude just walked in, y'all. Joining us. Mm-hmm. Playing with the Nances. We're talking about how excited we are about cats and dogs. The download.
Oh yeah, cats and dogs tomorrow.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Cats and dogs.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Oh, you got a couple people watching today, huh?
We got a lot.
Had to turn the comments on so you can see what was going on.
Yeah, and then we had a glitch with the. I had to stop broadcasting and turn it back on too. And then I understand you can customize the dogs too. Like you can mix the breeds.
Yeah.
On the CA in the creator sim, you can mix the breeds. You can paint them. You can do all kinds of funky stuff to it. Yeah. Oh, a German Shepherd. Oh, you can do like an I Am Legend German Shepherd. Like that German Shepherd on Samantha. Yeah, he just came home from the restaurant. It's still losing money. Well, they're not losing money. We still in the green, but we not making as much as I want us to. We still working on it. We just hired another chef though.
Okay, so how's the training going with the first?
We up to the 600 mark on the first chef.
What for as far as the cost of training? That's how much it was the first time you sent the 600.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought I did the one. Well, shoot. I guess she needed some more.
You did the 600.
I guess she needed some more. Oh, it's 2:43 and all the kids awake. What's wrong with them? I guess they went to sleep early. Let's see. What expansion packs do I have? Did you say bones?
Bones, chicken bones, fucking dogs.
Yeah, he didn't.
He done pulled the damn trash bag up on his head and went in this motherfucker.
Sorry guys for the. We have an older dog that sometimes loses his dang on mind, and he apparently has gotten into the trash and brought it into the bedroom. I didn't even notice because it was on the other side. The only expansion pack that I do not have is, well, there's two. We don't have the Romantic Gardens. No, we didn't do the party pack either, did we? Yeah, we didn't do that thing. We didn't do the party thing. And that's because I didn't find the... I watched a couple videos and stuff on it. I didn't find the interactions to be worth it. So... Dog chewed on the vans. Oh, see? See, yeah. But, our Brookie, he is... Brookie is 16 years old. He's a poodle. Oh, yeah, Brooklyn's 17 years old now. And he's a Shih Tzu poodle mix. So we do a lot of forgiving of some of his bad habits. We do a lot of forgiving of some of his habits because, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but this one. This one. He does what he wants to do 99% of the time. And he really doesn't. He's up. I don't know if because we were at the restaurants and stuff, so I don't know what they all been doing. He's doing his homework though. But, they A students, so I'm not really concerned about it. As long as he hasn't dropped his grade, I'm all right. Um, yeah, I'll make it. I yeah. I had torn it apart looking for the Fire Stick remote because I was gonna watch Orange Is New Black before you came home
What?
because I didn't think you wanted to watch it.
Why you-
And then I thought about it and I said I don't know. He might want to watch
We
it.
watched the first 2 seasons together. Why would I skip that?
This was season 4. You didn't like the last season.
Oh, that was the one with the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that one. I wasn't crazy about it, but I watched
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna have him go on to sleep. I would rather for him to have too much sleep than not enough.
Everybody here.
Yeah. Ah, he's fine. Have him go on a jog to clear his mind.
Has either one of them? How close are they to being having three things?
3 what? Oh, that's why I was having him clear his mind. He
Yeah.
is.
Ooh, he lost some of his responsibility. He need to go set some tables or something.
Yeah. But they out of the red though. You know, that's what I was concentrating on with the other stuff. They out of the red.
See, but you know they
I
only
know.
had 3 in the green.
I know. Oh, she's back in the red with her emotional conflict.
And she losing the responsibility. She done dropped everything.
No, she isn't. This still the same. She done dropped her manners though.
Her manners and her responsibility. Responsibility was almost done.
Mm-hmm. But you know it's not done until they reach adulthood. It's still gonna fluctuate until they reach adulthood.
I'm talking about getting all 3, get 3 of them in the thing.
Yeah, but it won't count until they're adults. That's what I was saying.
That's bullshit.
I do like the fact that you won't be able to control the cats and dogs. I do like that. Because in real
You can't train
you
them or nothing?
you can train them but you can't control them.
Like make them go do stuff. That's fine.
Yeah. And I like that because I didn't see.
But you can have the Sims tell them like go.
You can treat you can they act just like normal cats and dogs, and that's why I like the fact that you can't control them because you have to train them just like you would train a regular cat or dog.
But you know what? I can kind of see where they coming from.
I don't like the fact that you won't know when they're about to age up or when they anything like that.
But you remember on the one Sims game that we used to play on the iPad and the phone?
I was talking about that too, yeah.
How when you had the dog on there, you could send the dog to go dig in certain places.
Yes,
and
you
all
could.
that.
You could. But you know what pack that I want? It's kind of a weird pack for people to want. For this, I can't wait until it comes on to the console.
What's that?
It's kind of weird.
What one is that?
Laundry day.
Well, you been trying to make your own washing machine. So
Yes, I want it. I want the laundry pack because it would. We're doing everything else. You're making me cook. You have them go to the bathroom.
Make them clean out.
They clean the house. They woohoo. They have to repair the plumbing. But they don't do laundry.
Yeah, that's one I want to the season. I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Make them go outside. Shovel
But
stuff.
I'm not going to really get too amped up about seasons because they just got seasons on the PC.
Oh, so it's gonna be a while.
They just got the seasons on PC. So I've been really avoiding watching YouTube videos that say anything with seasons on it. I don't watch any of them that say seasons. But you know what I was disappointed about with the last update, because when they updated on the PC version, they gave them glass roofs. And remember how we were trying to make the ceiling, the skylights and stuff?
Yeah,
I want a glass roof.
that'd be cool then.
I need a skylight.
Yeah.
Because, like, for instance, in
You
this
make a
house
greenhouse, too.
alone, yeah, a greenhouse. Like, in this room, how awesome would a how awesome would a skylight be in here?
or just like when you go out on the patio, go out on the patio.
Right, how I made
Where you
this.
made that trestle.
Right,
If that was just a glass ceiling, you
right.
know.
If that were a glass roof, where that would still come through and they would still have the shade and everything, that would be. I love that idea. I want a glass roof. I need that to come sooner.
Or like just regular skylights. You got the whole roof.
Right, just
Skylight.
give a skylight.
And vaulted ceilings.
Come in here and talk to your sister.
He's sitting there very focused. Very focused. At least he ain't got the focus face he had when he was a kid. That focus face was hilarious.
Let me have her clean up because she needs some responsibility. It's probably because they're homework.
People like to see them videos.
Yo,
Every once in a while when I play
Khalifa.
Diablo, I have a few
Ulak
videos.
Shusha. Yampo.
That's how the saying they always moving. They doing something, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The same old stuff the whole time.
Ooh, what's going on here? Let's scrap this. We need to have him do some paintings. I was drinking Propel. I got a drink, a sip left.
How we looking on the chairs that he was making?
Oh, there's the shop for sale.
Oh, you got them up for sale?
And I think I like this household too. No. I was telling them you missed that when you fell asleep. But our employee died. And died, had all of the customers distraught. I sold nothing.
Died at work?
Died at work. I had to, because no one was buying anything, because the employee was over there dying and the Grim Reaper was around and stuff. Oh, he's at school stinky. I ended up giving, I gave her a death flower to bring her back, and then closed the store, and then fired her over the phone.
For dying on the job.
Fired her and hired somebody else. Well, I couldn't risk her dying again. I lost $3,000
And a death flower.
and a death flower.
How many of them you got left?
I got 8 left. I was gonna combine something else so I can grow some more, so
Can't you
everybody
just
can
plant
have.
one?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna plant one so I can grow some more.
Oh, it's 5 of them.
That's hilarious.
Right.
Too realistic. Too realistic.
Oh, I thought she was being facetious, calling to talk about her real son. Was acting like a teen said.
I think
That's for real, like real life.
yeah, that happens around this piece.
That's always.
Mhm.
There's always one parent to say they don't act like that when they with me.
Mhm. Mhm. When you not here, they don't do that.
Right. They don't do that when you know what I'm saying? They only do that when you gone.
Now,
That's a cool name, Too Fast.
Adrian here.
$259,000.
No, I think that's a 299, didn't it? Adrian here is the only one of the adults that has a job, and that's because he's so far up in his career, I just couldn't do it. And keep in mind, he has had plenty of
He
careers.
done had plenty of jobs. This is just the one you stuck in.
This is the one he's just left at, and
Only reason left there because of the day his work schedule.
he only works 3 days a week, and those
From
3
10 to 3.
days from 10 to 3, and he brings home like almost $3,000 each time. So it's just like, why not? And when he retires from there, he'll still have the money, so he'll still earn that money. So why not?
You can take him back to one of his other jobs and finish it.
How much did he make? How was that one? Let's put that one in inventory so we can sell it later. Let's make him mad or something. flirty or something, so he can do a emotional painting. Where do I have a flirty painting at? Over here. Let's have him view it. Yes, yes.
And that's no money cheat.
No cheats
They
whatsoever.
earn every penny for that money.
Now, the length of time that
How long you been playing with this family?
I'm just gonna be honest, Valentine and Adrian, they lost their friends due to death because they aged up. Because we kept doing the potions.
How many did they do? They lived once. We only gave them a potion once, right?
No, they've had 3 youth potions.
3? Was it 3?
2 or 3. They've had 2 or 3. They've had 2 youth.
We decided we were gonna go and let them age up and have the babies, and that's when we had.
They've had 2 youth potions apiece. Now, no, now, also Adrian has died twice.
Yeah. You got 8. No.
Adrian died twice. He died twice.
But he got ate by the cow plant 4 times.
Yeah, he got ate by the cow plant 4 times because they both completed their gardening aspiration, and he kept getting eaten by the cow plant.
Every cow plant
It's ridiculous how many times he got ate by the cow plant, and literally Valentina was going out to feed the cow plants. They had 2, and she was feeding one and getting ready to feed the second one when he got eaten by the second one. Needless to say, she always had essence because of his craziness. So he is almost there. We almost there. So I'm working on his adult aspiration. He is actually, while we're doing this, I'll show you his aspirations. He's completed the bodybuilder aspiration. He completed that as a teen. Creativity, he's working on the painting. He completed the fortune, of course, the mansion baron and the fabulously wealthy, and the nerd brain he completed as a child too. No, he completed that right before, a little bit ago. He completed that as an adult. And now he's working on the painting one. That's probably the only one he'll do. That'll be the last one. Adrian, on the other hand, he has completed quite a few. He's completed probably the most. He completed bodybuilder. He was an athlete for a little bit. Completed the best-selling author. We started on the Big Happy Family, but we're working on the Super Parent right now. The Fabulously Wealthy and the Mansion Baron. Renaissance Sim, Computer Whiz, Nerd Brain. Freelance Botanist and Angling Ace. And I think that's it. And then Valentina, she doesn't have as many because some of these, she never has had a job. And some of them require you to have a job. So she's on the Super Parent. She did the bodybuilder, the painting, and the author. Because she was at home. She's on the Super Parent. Fabulously Wealthy, Mansion Baron. And she didn't do any of these because they required jobs. So, freelance botanist, angling ace, and curator. So she's done just as many. It's just a little bit different. Apparently, the controller I switched to was getting low too. So this one's getting low. I'm gonna switch real quick. The other one should be charged. We have a rapid charger, so. Just had to switch controllers real quick. Oh. Alrighty. Hopefully everybody can hear me still. Yell if you can't, or if you can, just give me a hint. 20 kids? I actually have I have a sim. He's the one that I actually started. So if you go back on our channel and go to like the Glen Keys or the Keys household, I have a sim, Glenn Keys, who he only has 2 kids, but he's a player. And the only reason he had those kids is be kind of on accident. I was doing other stuff and letting him do his own thing. And next thing you know, the girlfriend comes back over, and she's pregnant. So, and he moved him in, and the one girlfriend he got mad at and kicked out, and I literally didn't do it. Didn't do a thing. I could not stop him from yelling at her about the toddler. I assume it was about the toddler because the rattle kept going across the top. I'm talking about when Glenn kicked the first girlfriend out.
Oh, Glenn used to be on that shit.
He did not. He didn't like it.
Remember Glenn used to pull him over to the crib and they fall asleep and he'd wake them up fussing.
Oh yeah, he didn't like them. He didn't like the girlfriends to sleep whenever they would come over. Whenever after they woohooed.
You got to get up and go.
If they laid in the bed after they were done woohooing, he kicked them out the house.
She said she got it.
Has a guy sim that has 20 kids because he cheats.
That's impressive.
That,
Too much. That's impressive.
that's crazy.
Well, you remember. I thought my man was doing something with Derek, who had the two baby mamas.
Oh yeah,
Daryl.
Daryl.
Kids in and took them from their mama.
Yeah. Glenn did that. Well, when he kicked the girlfriend out, the baby stayed. And then he has now. I haven't played with him in a while because I know the next time that I play with him, he's gonna die. Because right when I was having that glitching thing, he actually died, but the game wouldn't save because the game wouldn't save when he died. So he's still when I came back to it, he was alive. So I have not played with him anymore.
Keep playing alive. That's when you was trying to move his son out.
Yep. Cause he's another one that we didn't do like any cheats on, so I didn't want to put any money, just make money, because the son wouldn't have been able to afford the house that they lived in. So.
Well, but that'll work. You leave him there. Glenn died, the house go to him.
Why are the kids not back yet?
It's just not 3:07. They should be pulling up in a minute.
Yes. He needs a shower.
He's been stinking for a while. He was stinking when I left. You said.
Yeah. He was at school though. So nothing I can do about that.
School
Nothing I can do about that.
I heard you was in there talking about old boy getting ate by the cow plant. The worst thing about him getting eaten by the cow plant was the fact that this clown, if you remember, he was doing his cooking aspiration. He was a gourmet
No,
chef.
he had a plate in his hand.
Yeah, and went outside to eat the cake.
Yeah, he had a plate in his hand when he ate the cake.
Went outside.
And he's level 10 cooking, has gourmet cooking, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And still went outside and ate a piece of cake that there was food on the counter because it was at that brick house.
Yeah.
They've had like 4 different houses.
3 or 4.
Yeah, this is their 4th house.
Well, you got to think every house that's in Newcrest was built for them,
Yeah.
and they moved out and moved some.
Why is he enraged?
Cause he's stingy.
He's having a mood swing.
Oh, that must be on his period.
You're silly. He's having a mood swing. He's a teenager. He could run it out if he wasn't
Tired.
tired.
Let him take a shower and go to bed. He'll be alright. Feel better after a nap.
I'm gonna have him. He's awake.
Going there. Nah, he can't fix it. I need to have one of the other ones fix it. You know, if you don't tell him to do nothing, what he gonna do? Put him on that wood table.
No, for them cook dinner.
I mean, he is a certified genius, but is a total dumbass. It's ridiculous. He's been an astronaut. He's a best-selling author. Did he finish the painting aspiration?
No, he didn't finish the painting. Have a guy with 20 kids. A house of 10 generations and a single mom with 6 kids. And when cats and dogs come out, I'll make another one.
10 generations. How many generations does it have to do for that? Did you have to do for that?
26 for that trophy. This one is gonna be the 26th generation house.
20 kids. A house of 10 generations.
I'm thinking I'm actually gonna start the cats and I'm gonna do the cats and dogs with the I'm gonna try it out on the where the house with the twin boys at. We haven't even done Parenthood or anything with them. I haven't played with her in so long. The one with the daughter, I can't remember her name because we haven't played with her in so long.
What's her name?
But she is
she was adopted.
She was adopted by a lesbian couple. And she now has a boyfriend. Or are they engaged? I don't even think they're engaged. She has a boyfriend. And she lives with her boyfriend and her twin sons. They haven't.
Boys.
Yeah, they're redhead.
Tim and Timmy.
Yep.
The name's Tim and Timmy.
And I'm thinking I'm gonna try the cats and dogs on them. They're just in a remodeled land grab house. She originally lived in the Salt House.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I thought they lived in that one.
And now we moved them.
One affects emotional control and one affects conflict resolution.
Where is she at? I'm gonna have her run it out. She needs some fun anyway.
Her conflict said her conflict resolution was enraged to do something. I can't wait for them to become grandparents.
Yeah, I'm excited about that as well.
But you're gonna have to get old boy Adam to work. He's taking his free time about trying to get something going.
Adam, I told you, Adam's not. I don't think he's gonna do anything. I don't think he's gonna. He's the non-committal trait. So I don't think Adam's gonna be the one that's gonna give us grandkids. I think it's gonna either be Valentine or Andre.
He won't get married.
He won't get married, but he can have kids.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time on the scene.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a addiction.
It's not an addiction.
It's not really an addiction. It's a what do you call that?
A love of it.
Mm-hmm. I kind of replaced the Sims being Black Ops with the Sims.
Right.
Maybe when the new Black Ops comes out, it'll get flipped back. We'll see. Probably not. Because what they'll do is they'll have another expansion pack.
Fortnite. I tried Fortnite. I couldn't.
You didn't get into it. I didn't even. I haven't even been interested enough in Fortnite to get to watch the gameplay on it. To be honest,
it's fun to play. It is.
We just don't have enough.
With the building and whatnot, I just didn't get into it because I shoot zombies.
Oh, you building stuff on Fortnite too?
You got to build your forts.
Oh, really?
You run around shooting. It's way faster paced than Call of Duty, like the multiplayer. It's a little bit more animated,
And she got
which
some
makes
emotional
it's
control.
fun. It is fun.
Oh, okay.
I see how they have so many people that play it because it's a 100-man battle royal.
Oh,
Last
wow.
man standing. Die you done. You gotta find another game.
Oh, wow.
You know, respawning. I played one time and I survived into the top 20. It was like the second time playing, but that's because I was way off in the cut.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was pretty much just with nobody paying me no attention.
Oh, wow.
And then the map started shrinking on me. And I had to move in, and that's when people, somebody knows me and knock me right on off.
Okay, so he's going to use the bathroom. He probably needs to eat. And he finishes. Oh, that's cute.
That's your
What
first
else?
painting.
View or admire 3 paintings at a museum. Complete 10 excellent paintings.
Oh, you on to the next one.
Oh, we can show our museum. We do have a fancy museum that we did.
You know, I was just thinking one day you're gonna have to do a video. Once we get Newcrest completely filled in.
Newcrest is completely filled in.
You have to do a video to a Newcrest. That's a whole town that you built.
Yeah.
Every house, every restaurant.
Yep.
Well,
there's some that are from the library and remodeled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we completely... Newcrest is completely filled. My favorite lot, I think, on Newcrest is this one. It's right next door.
Oh, with the...
He's, the teen is mad because he's going through a phase.
They always going through something.
They going through...
If he going
you have
through one,
twins.
she probably going to go through one,
You have
too.
twins, so...
They usually be right behind each other. Look at them. You better calm down. Fuss at him. Tell him to calm down. Cool your jets. Cause that girl, she started talking smoke when she was going through her last one, talking about.
That's what I was.
You can try to discipline me and this, that, and other, but you can't hold me down and all this other craziness. What is you talking about? I'm gonna try to calm him down.
And we gonna discuss this.
Look at his face.
He'll be alright. That's what she just told him too. Dude, he don't have his music over real loud again, dude.
DZ Wog.
Banka Flaruba.
Needs. You got chased by the geese at school.
Is that what didn't happen?
Helpson, Biglow, Hanoi. Clave?
Zoom.
Hanoi.
Oh, Axie. You're not.
Yes.
Numa.
Adrian, Adam, and Andre.
Oh.
Face.
Baranoi. Queba. Parsicon.
Oh, Chibi.
Dorboin.
Let's see how that stuff works.
She might just want to go into full parent mode.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Stay on it.
Oh, Hanandayo. Yafaspar.
Don't walk away from me when I'm talking to you, boy.
She didn't. See all of those interactions. She did like 4 or 5 of them in a row. But he's walking away, so she's not gonna get that 5th one.
You shouldn't have switched off.
Ooh, new board.
I shouldn't have. Where's he? Oh, he's jogging to clear. She influenced him to jog to clear his mind. Maybe when he come
That's
back,
right.
she can
That's,
continue. Ooh, I did not like that rebellious phase. That's the one I was telling you about where that ooh, he's sick. That
he got some medicine, don't he?
Valentina
Is he
was
sick or is he
going through.
drunk?
Probably drunk knowing him. He's sitting there drinking now.
Cause you know he built his own mixology skill.
He
From
did.
3 houses
Uh,
ago. He started mixing.
but Valentine went through that rebellious phase. I didn't, and she went through the picky eater one too. I didn't like either one of those. Yeah, I think he might be just drunk. He drunk.
Yeah.
No, that's
Oh,
illness.
you sick.
It's illness.
Talented tender. He actually started and worked up that mixology skill on his own.
All we did for his mixology skill was
Put
buy
the
a bar.
Bought the bar and he went to work on
Bought a bar, and he has now made his way up to what is he in mixology, like 7 or 8?
it.
7.
On his own.
I have not put him behind a bar myself yet.
Nope.
I just look up and he has a drink in his hand. He was before they had kids. Remember, he would hit that hookah all the time too.
Mm-hmm.
The bubbles. I'm sorry, I call it a hookah. That's what it looked like, but they call it bubbles on here.
Some drink.
Yeah, refrigerator.
Somebody needs to clean it up. He happy now. I'm gonna let him go ahead and do his homework.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Have him clean out that refrigerator.
Where are you going?
Outside to the telescope. We need to be painting excellent paintings. Going to the museum.
We're about to go to the museum. We're gonna let them do what they do.
It's midnight. You can't go right now.
It's open. It
It's
just ain't gonna be.
o'clock.
Yeah, you're right. We'll just do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Ain't like he got no job. He make $250,000 in interest. Hey, good simoleons for them pancakes. Right. Them pancakes is like, ain't pancakes like $26?
Yes.
26 simoleons? That's why we got them that cash trash can.
Mm-hmm.
Got them in every room.
That's another way that they make money, because see, I'm gonna give you an example. This plate. $50 simoleons.
50 simoleons for throwing away for cleaning up trash.
And there's nothing on it. They've already eaten the meal. Keep in mind, we always make family meals. Another $50.
Mm-hmm.
So they have made money from every time that they throw something away, because that food costs $35 to make a serving of 8. And if I throw it away for them, we make 50 simoleons on it. And if they throw it away, we make 10. So either way, you made your money back plus.
Radio broke.
I still have some of the stuff from when they were toddlers out here. I got rid of they did have the place that the slide with the ball pit and all of that stuff right there. I got rid of it. They no longer need it. But I couldn't get rid of this.
Somebody gonna have a baby, so.
Yeah. For some reason.
She done reached level 10 video gamer.
From playing on this, I bet you. She in here on this thing. Yep.
That's another skill that she built on her own.
Yep. Video game skill, I don't sit them down for that.
The kids, you do. Yeah, but the most
video game. I did the computer games, the arithmetic attack for their
math. What was it? The thinking.
Yeah, mental or something.
Ooh, she need to clean that. I'm surprised she ain't freaking out.
Right. She usually do. Yeah, she is a little bit. She uncomfortable.
But Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. I
See,
appreciate it. I love talking to you.
that's why I tell you, you gotta put the comments up, cause you never know. You can't.
Well, I can see the comments when they popped on there,
Right.
and I was
When they pop up, but
yeah.
you know, by the time you open them up to read what they say, people be gone. I think you need to start setting a time that you're gonna. Thanks for following us.
Yes, thanks for following.
Uh, you need to start setting a time that you're gonna stream, so like people that do subscribe and follow, they can know that you're gonna be on at this
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And of course, you know what I mean. You can still do your other videos, just like random videos, but at a certain time.
You always be streaming. Where did the pile of trash go? Hold on.
Probably behind the ball or underneath it. There it is in the corner.
Where?
On the trash can.
See it. My contacts are drying out. Look, $50.
Gotta put one of them money trash cans in every room of the house. Man, that's one up and down.
They're expensive trash cans,
Now see, look,
but well worth it.
She got 10.
Yeah, when they do it, you get 10.
And one in the bathroom to watch.
Can you do me a favor? Can you go in the bathroom and get my glasses? My contact just popped out of my eye.
I don't know, they be cracking me up doing that.
Bear with me, y'all. Just had a contact mishap. They've been just sitting in that drawer.
But this on for mine still might not be able to see.
Well, you know, I can't see nothing right now. That contact was sitting there on my doggone eyelid.
It popped out on your cheek.
And I was wondering why I couldn't see nothing. That's just why when you said that something, I couldn't see a thing.
Which one you trying to work on?
What are you talking about?
On this thing for him.
I can't see that.
Oh.
You got my glasses in your hand. He trying to make me read screens that I can't see. I can barely see him standing in front of me. All right, now.
Thank you. They say they subscribe and like. Hope you get successful.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna end it. This will be 2 hours. That's a long time. So I'm gonna
What time is it? What day is it?
I'm gonna see which I can't see that still. My glasses ain't working. I haven't turned them on.
I should just be able to start working or living life. Can I never go to school again? First, it says school teaches important things. It raises responsibility and lowers emotional control. Second one, of course, society requires school for success, raises manners, lowers emotional control. Don't grow up until you need to. Raise emotional control, lowers responsibility. That's probably some of the best advice that I've ever heard.
We gonna go with that one. It may not be the best option, but yeah.
It's 3 o'clock on a Friday. Just go ahead and play till they go to bed. Stream till they go to bed.
It's 3 a.m.
Oh, I thought that was 3:02.
No, 3 a.m.
Look, I don't even wear glasses. Yeah, they need to go ahead and be put to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna he might have to get a potion. So we're gonna put them to bed, and we're gonna start fresh Friday morning tomorrow. Why is he in his daddy bed? What is going on here? What is wrong with Adam today? He has never done that.
He done went there and went to sleep.
He has literally never done that.
Look, he halfway through the sleep.
What is wrong? No wonder they in here in gym. Yeah, I am really excited this weekend for sure. By this weekend. It'll probably be before then. But by this weekend, for sure, the Nances will have another house. That they will. They will have another house because we will build. They are going to. Does he have the same pajamas? See, I don't. He has a.
Got stripes.
No, that's his workout gear.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he just has a t-shirt, a white t-shirt, and I guess he was claiming his ass is delirious. He is delirious. I think it's funny though.
She like, I'm gonna take you to the hospital. You see, she
That's the only thing I wish they could do with get to work. What? Why in the get to work pack we can't go to the hospital and deliver the babies and stuff? Why am I over there? What's up? Yeah, he is medicine. You know, one time when I had him take medicine, when he was sick, he actually threw up. And I made him sicker instead of over medicated. So I'm just gonna put him to sleep. If he's right, she went on. She went on. Alrighty, well, thank you for joining me. Join me tomorrow.
Might be a little bit past Friday morning by the time she joins.
Yeah, by the time I start, I usually get it going a little bit before I start broadcasting. So join me tomorrow. We'll do a little tour, see what's going on, see how you feel about everything. If not tomorrow, definitely on Wednesday. I do have a little something going on tomorrow, so it'll definitely be Wednesday by.
Wednesday have cats and dogs.
Yeah, Wednesday at the very latest for cats and dogs. Thank you and good night.